Hello, dear Cancer, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your June general and love reading. Dear Cancer, June, which is practically your season. Okay, so I want to wish you a happy birthday if you are celebrating. Roughly, in the last days of the month of June, even though most of it is Gemini season, the sun is behind you, so you are more than likely closing up some things in your life, ready to progress towards your solar return, which is like a brand new start. Okay, so that's what it's all about, especially with so much going on, dear Cancer, in a sister cardinal sign of Aries. There's so much going on in Aries now, so much power there with Jupiter and Mars, and a lot of fire, a lot of will and drive for new beginnings, courageously starting new chapters, being the fool, ready to take that journey. Obviously you're being challenged to make those changes, could also speak to, because Mercury is still in retrograde, will turn direct. Saturn will sort of turn retrograde beginning of the month. Mercury at the beginning of the month roughly will turn direct, so it's all about making decisions and starting to move forward, but decisions are very important. So about initiation, that's what it's all about. Let's see, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars, dear Spirit. What's going on for Cancerian people in the month of June? I'm doing a 9-card spread, dear Cancer, and I am going to extend this reading. What's your focal point for the month of June? Knight of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with legalities. This could be harsh communications, lots of communication, lots of litigation. Maybe you're dealing with an air sign. I don't know if anyone is returning to clarify or clear out. I mean, Knight of Swords could be Aquarius, could be any other air sign that you're dealing with. The focal point is communication, taking action. This is your perception, your thought process as well. Okay, it's got to do with the past. You can see he's facing the past. Oh, wow. Tower. And awareness. Oh my goodness. Are you dealing with a Gemini? Gemini, some of you Aquarius, for others of you. There's a major shift pertaining to love matters or just a decision. You're having an aha moment pertaining to love, to some sort of a partnership. There is romance here. Knight of Cups, could be a Scorpio, could be any water sign though. This does speak to romance. It does speak to someone having maybe second thoughts on making an offer for you, towards you, right? 2 Knights. Some of you are dealing with a past person, air sign. They show up as air, and towards the future, maybe someone coming in, someone new or someone that you already know that's been connected to you, water sign, or someone that just comes through as very romantic. Okay, this is my Taurus card, naturally. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is something to do with stability, home, money matters. Ace of Cups, here it is. Here it is. And it's just beneath the Knight of Cups. It is showing up in the now and towards the future. Let's look at the important position. 8 of Swords. Lots of worry and stress about feeling as though you're cooped up or not able to move, but it's your perception, or it's relative to a decision that you're trying to make to move forward. It's your perception that's holding you back, and this is sort of holding on, not opening up. 10 of Cups. Some of you are feeling bound by, it could be litigation, divorce, separation. 10 of Cups is, it's bliss, maybe some sort of, getting out of a difficult situation. There could also be communication about something that's been held back. There's an awareness here. There's a major shift. I feel that there is like an unblocking of the energies here. And you've got the Magician, dear Cancer. Magician is usually Gemini or Virgo. The Magician is an ace, so we've got an Ace of Cups. We've got the Magician, which is a major arcana. 10 of Cups also turns into an ace, so it's like you're coming back to a situation, like revisiting something to do with the past. There's an awareness here. There's going to be clarity and communication. The Magician is, the stars aligning for you. Having everything that you need to manifest this love connection or this creative offer that's here. And Scorpio is very strong for you. Ace of Wands, being very passionate about ending something. Knight of Swords. Did I say Knight of Swords? King of Swords, Aquarius usually. Someone very detached, aloof, or someone very cold, or someone very matter of fact. You could be ending with an air sign. Yes, you are moving away from an air sign, it looks like. Or if they're not an air sign, there's someone who comes through as an air sign. Let's see what's going on with your Karma Dharma. So big shift and changes pertaining to love. You're needing to make a decision, head over heart decision. The Gemini energy is very potent in the month of June. But you're revisiting the past. Someone was holding back on their emotions, on their fears. There's no holding back anymore. The Tower is going to bring everything down. It's not in our hands, and the potential for a new love connection, a new beginning is here. It's the hand of God, remember, the hand of spirit, strength. So it's a time of courage, needing to trust in your higher abilities, but also you could be connected to someone very sexually. Knight of Cups, Scorpio, very secretive, very deep. Someone maybe that holds back and do not share their deepest emotions with you. I know, but feels like that there will be disclosure, and you're going to find out. They will be disclosing some truths here. It's like they won't be able to hold back on their truth, whether it's you or the other person you're dealing with. Let's see what the astrology reading cards has for you in the month of June. The second house, so it's all about values. Values or money or mindset or physical body or anything that tantalizes your five senses. It's Venusian, but it also shows money, your assets, finances, and the things that you value. This is what's changing here, or what you need to decide or discern from the second house. Self-worth as well. Let's take some Lenormand and see what's going on for you before I take a bit more tarot, and I'll also be taking the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for matters pertaining to love. Let's see what's going on. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, and North Node. We've got the Bear, so someone who needs to take charge, to be leadership, to have confidence. Leadership, yeah. This is Mars in Aries, and this is Mars energy as well. So someone being very courageous, ready to stand up to anyone who's been narcissistic or difficult, or just being courageous and taking, becoming the leader in their own lives, in the lives of their loved ones. Yeah, see, so you may be closing someone out. You could be closing someone out with a coffin here. Someone that was quite narcissistic. It's a 15 here, which is like the devil. And you're finding the solution, a resolution. There's going to be something that you are shedding that did not work for you. Something was holding you back. The key was an open wound. It's like Chiron, the wound that you're carrying. Is it your self-worth? Is it a person? Is it a relationship? Is it just a situation that you needed? There's a situation maybe also that you were in for a long time. Maybe someone that was dominant, someone that was powerful above you. And this could also speak to a boss or a person in your life that's very bossy, or looks like you're trusting in your own abilities here. Looks like there's offer of money here. Can you see this? Could see that someone is offering money, and we've got Venus showing up here. And the 10, the scythe. The scythe, my dear friends, which means that you've come to a point of needing to cut something or someone out of your life, a situation, so that you could free yourself, so that you could be the magician in your own life. Making space in your life, making space in your life for that new situation, that new chapter, that new person, or that person that you've connected with, because the Lovers is a divine union, is it not? For Cancer, dear Spirit, Cancer, in June. Strengthening bonds. This is the Ace of Pentacles. That is a new stable beginning. You've got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So this could also be an offer, creative offer, connected to money as well. Or a new love connection, possibly, where in the future you can move in together, or it could be something much more serious, or a person coming into your life that's going to help you make the magic, or someone that you admire here, someone that you feel safe and protected by. Observe, we've got Pisces and the Hanging Man, needing to see things from a different perspective, surrendering and just letting it go and see what happens. Or some of you are closing up a major karmic cycle in your lives. Now, some of you may have connected, yes. You may be in a marriage. You may have connected with a third person. Pisces can be secret love affairs, secret enemies. Remember what I said, that the sun is transiting through your 12th house. You are dealing with a lot of karma, or just things coming up to the surface from your psyche that need clearing out. Decisions. Also needing to have the courage to go on that journey, on that adventure. And you've got the Four of Wands, joy and stability. Maybe your sacrifices sort of being noticed by Spirit, and Spirit sending you synchronicities and signs that something stable, maybe a new home, joy and stability, where you will find your happiness. The key is here, and it puts you in a position of power. What's at the bottom here? We've got daydreams and decisions. 7 of Cups. Again, we've got Pisces. So let's see what the wisdom of the oracle holds for Cancer. So we've got Pluto, Mars, Mercury, the trickster, who is still retrograding and in the sign of Taurus, which is where we're looking at, our values. Do we feel emotionally or financially safe and secure? There is an offer here with the money here. That could also speak to a payout. Now, this card is insisting, I'm not taking reversals. What is it? We've got the Fates, number 17, which is also the Star. The Fates, fated events. Remember what I spoke about, the stars aligning for you. Let's quickly read that. Number 17. The Serenity Player sums up, the Serenity Prayer. Now, some of you are dealing with a player. Sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective by nature and by our past experiences by nature. What am I doing? The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective by nature and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. So it's saying you don't need to understand why something occurred, but you need to be able to accept the mystery and the work from what those events and your current situations have to teach you. So it is talking about fated events and lessons. Unfortunately, yes, life is all lessons. Let's put the main card down and see. Let's take a couple more cards for clarity here. Let's look at the Death card first of all. Oh, wow. So, you're letting something go. The Knight of Pentacles, which is Virgo, and looks like an offer. See how he's holding it. There's strategy and there's planning and there's, looking into the future. But there's no movement here because something needed to be shed, let go of. You needed to have the courage to let something go which sort of blocked your wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. So this is something that you're revisiting, obviously, here. Remember that the death card, Scorpio, this is where the South Node is and where we have that lunar eclipse. So maybe it's about timing, about needing to shed and let go of anything that was unhealthy. You've got the Death card there, you've got the coffin here, you've got the scythe here. So much Scorpio. What's beneath that? The dog. So changing your loyalties or something to do with a friendship, help coming through from a friendship so that you could end a cycle in your life. Maybe you're changing, where you have been investing and where you've been loyal. Okay, because the sun does speak to happiness. It can, it's the stars. Did I say the sun? The stars speak to hope and progression to goals. A sense of optimism and loyalty and friendship. But there is an ending with a scythe. You need to cut something out, make space, I said. Making space in your life for the new blessings. For the new beginnings. So you're like going through a purging process or clearing your life out. What is that tower? What is that major shift and aha moment? We've got the Four of Swords. So looks like in the past, recently, not so far more than likely, you've gone through some sort of a heartbreak and you've gone through an awakening, maybe also a spiritual awakening through challenges. And it is connected to love. It is connected to something deep within you. Something is coming to the surface now. It looks like the healer, this person, the wounded healer. He is sort of, I feel like there's been an understanding with an inaction or going through a healing process after a major catastrophe or change. Let's look at the Knight of Cups. We've got the Page of Swords. I don't know if you're communicating through social media with this Knight of Cups. I mean, the Page of Swords could also be someone that's spying on you. I don't know if you've had a breakup. Page of Swords can be the spy, can also be the messenger. Someone connecting with you from the past. Let's take the Four of Pentacles. We've got the World card. Someone thinks the world of you, but they have not communicated that. Or you're dealing with someone that is at a physical distance to you, or you're closing up a chapter on a situation of lack, not living, not being happy in your life. Like the Four of Pentacles is the miser. This is ending. The miser can speak to finances, can speak to emotions, it can speak to your psyche, also yourself holding you back. Let's look at the Knight of Swords, because I see a quick ending to feeling like you are the miser, or hoping for this ending, or the success of closing up a major cycle in your life and sort of being rebirthed, as we see the World card here. Knight of Swords, High Priestess, wow, a third person, High Priestess, Pisces, Virgo, seeking wisdom or having the wisdom. Maybe not have trusted, maybe you haven't trusted your own wisdom. Okay, thank you, dear Spirit. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, 2 eights. Eights are the infinity symbol. It does speak to the Leo energy, the Strength card, which we've got another 8 here. Right, just going sort of around and around again. So sort of like in a loop, revisiting something. Now here with the Eight of Swords, there's no fear. It's about putting in the action, putting in the effort, investing in. So by effort or working on something, anything like that. I want to take another card on the High Priestess. And we've got Temperance, Archangel Michael. Temperance and Spirit. Spirit is here guiding you. Spirit is protecting you. Archangel Michael is here to protect you, and is telling you that trust your intuition. You will get to that shore, that serenity, okay, that place which will give you more peace. And it is a card of peace and healing. I love that, dear Cancer. I don't know if some of you are wanting to travel. Your happiness could be, or the person you're connecting with could be at a physical distance, could be a foreigner. Temperance is Sagittarius. You could be dealing with someone that's larger than life, someone that gives you a sense of security and optimism. And you are spiritually connected to this person. The High Priestess is a spiritual connection. And I feel as though you've got someone with you that's sort of eating away at your aura. So not letting you connect. All this yabba, 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 blah, blah, blah with the Knight of Swords. Someone who plays with your head, with your mind. Some of you have grown spiritually and you've needed to connect. You've become aware that you are aware that you are psychically in tune, but you've got someone eating away at your aura, sort of blocking your psychic ability. What you need to do is move away. Move away. Take yourself away from that sort of an environment. Because someone is eating away at your light, let's say. Someone is, it's like a an energy vampire that you're dealing with. Who is this in your life? You need to cut them away. And it's someone that's very deceptive as well. 7 of Swords. Someone that is like a thief. Right? And 7 of Swords again speaks to air. So, okay. Let's take a message from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle for you for the month of June, and then we will extend this reading. You can get the links beneath the video, dear friends. The second house, you are doing things now. It's time for you to do things that make you feel good. Some of you could be going through divorce and looking at your money and what you share, what is yours and what is theirs. Be careful, because this person is trying to take from you as well, steal from you. Raven and Shaman. Wow. You are the creator and magician, and you've got the magician right here. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. Keeper of the mysteries is the high priestess. So this is psychic ability on a really high level. You are the magician. You can create. Just make sure that you're using your gifts for good. And there is wisdom in your words and power. So use your words. Use your words in an intelligent way, and be careful what you say. Obviously, here with the Knight of Swords, be careful. Okay, because someone, I don't know what's going on here. This could be someone, even you, saying something that you do not expect. This is going to bring like an aha moment for someone else. You know, you feel as though you've been in a void. Try and connect. Take time out. Connect with spirit and see what you hear, what you see through your third eye. Okay, so you've got great power with you. Trust in that, dear Cancer. All right. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. As I said, I will be extending this reading. If it resonated, check it out. Six of Swords, we see again that there's transition. Some of you are traveling, passing over water, leaving conflict, moving towards serenity, getting to that shore of serenity, which I spoke of before. You're at an initial stage of success. Your wish fulfillment is here possibly, and something is on offer, something long-term. The Knight of Pentacles holds the Ace of Pentacles, which is also here. Your bonds are strengthening, okay? There's joy and stability possibly in love. So good luck with that, my dear Cancer people. Love and light. For those of you that are coming on to the extended, I will see you there. Talk to you soon. Ta-ra.